Look at this, up in Gwynedd. We're up in the mountain ranges, checking out this. Hugh's been a fantastic guide, showing how this whole area is one massive zodiac. You can follow it all the stars, how they go around the mountains, the hills, and not only that, it's the first zodiac. This is where all the names come from. This is where it all starts. And my goodness, anybody climbing up one of these mountains, I mean, you can't fail to be spiritual up here. It's the northwest of Wales, the spiritual corner. Wow. Truly amazing.
So we move up now into the majestic beauty of Cadair Idris. We're searching for Corona Borealis, the Caer Arianhod. So Arianhod is a goddess of fertility, death, rebirth, and the weaving of cosmic time and fate. Her name means the silver wheel. I was looking there, you see through Hugh's book, you find out more about this. And the mistress of Caer City in the otherworld tower of initiation. When people died, she took some away where they could be reincarnated. Is this what Taliesin is telling us about Corona Borealis? Just under Cadair Idris and overlooking the sea. And there you see the lake named after the heron. Why a heron? This is not a heron that's on the ground, there's no trees, there's no running stream for fishing. Or could it be that the heron is always associated with the sun, is revered by many ancient cultures? It's the guardian of the underworld. It's also the same genus as the ibis, symbol of Thoth, the great architect, who's also known as Enoch or Idris.
There's something special about this stone. It seems to me to be not just a random assortment of stones. It might well have been collapsed since its original inception, so there may have been one section at the back here, a section in this side, and something across the middle. But we do have an alignment from here. You can't see it so well because of the trees, but if you want to check on Google Earth, and it's in my book, there is alignment between the rising sun on the summer solstice and several standing stones from this dolmen to the top tail star on the plough. So I don't think that's just a random assortment of stones. And looking around, you know, there is a large degree of randomness in a lot of these stones, but these represent some of the largest, and for them to just remain here, I think is highly unlikely that it's random. And here we have the two lakes behind us. Of the top lake feeds the lower lake, and there is a threshold. The groundwater from the mountains is pushed up here. There'll be some natural springs. The threshold has been managed, probably in prehistoric times, to create the two lakes. And then there is another threshold here, and the river goes down into the Avon Mathwach, into the valley below. And these represent the two ends of the talk that is Corona Borealis, the constellation we see above us. The two ends, and there is a ring of scheduled monuments that are Cadu recognised, going a ring around us, behind us here, and this creates Arianhod's wheel, in parts in the mortal world, and in parts down through the lakes into the spiritual world. And this was the wheel of fate. She was in charge of the fate of man. She had two sons. One was Dilan ap Don, and he was a merman. He lived in the ocean. Dilan means ocean. Ap, son of Don, who was Arianhod's mother, the queen, or the person who put spirit from the spiritual world, Awen, into the mortal world for us mortals. Her other son was blue law gifts, who is personified in the constellation Perseus and in the Mabinogi myth. He represents the seasons and the sort of the weather that we have in the mortal world.
Yeah, closer look, it looks like it's got two planes. This plane goes that way, so if I follow my hand on that one, I'm looking at the peak on that ridge there. Then the plane bends a bit then, and there's another flat plane. Now if I follow that flat plane, then we're looking more at this nearer peak, I think. The plane slightly changes.
So there you go, onwards and upwards, and we're up to the next vantage point. A little bit of rock climbing, which I'm never very keen on, and you can see from the most stunning views and look all the way around at this circle passing by us across the landmarks, and how majestic and wonderful this all is. Till the next time, Hedwch.